Hello and welcome back to Make Money Guide. If you have run or owned a business, you know that this isn't a new phenomenon. Losses are incurred in due course of doing business. But what do losses even mean in a business? Losses, in the simplest way possible, mean that every time you sell a good or service, you lose money. When running your own business, the probability of making losses can never be zero, not even when operating a monopoly providing necessity of goods. This, therefore, means that you need to always be prepared to deal with losses whenever they are incurred in your business. Today, we're going to be talking about business areas to focus on to turn losses into profits. Make sure that you stay to the end as you don't want to miss any of this information. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn notices on so you don't miss any valuable content. Having said that, you need to keep in mind that you'll be dealing with these losses to convert them into profit-making opportunities. You don't want to be in the business of cutting losses and costs only to add to other explicable ones. It is assumed that a lot of people know how to deal with profits, which though it may seem easy, but is a quite hard thing to do. You need to glance at companies that have had the cash flows and profits, but are nowhere to be seen today to get our point. Luckily though, if you are here for some useful tips on what to focus your attention on should be you experiencing negative profits and want to turn them fortunes around. 1. Cost. When we set into business or just savor the idea of becoming a business owner, we're all doing that with the hope and deep intention of making a profit. Otherwise, you would have gone into non-profits or even tried in government. But that intention of making a profit is always clouded by the existence of two other close relatives, revenue and cost. More often than not, business people know clearly that sort of profits they want to make, but the question that is hardly asked is what does it take to earn those profits? This, from experience, has been a keen factor in several dead businesses. Let us understand these three terms, cost, revenue, and profit, to be better informed and run better and successful businesses. In business, cost represents the resources, in this case, money, time, labor, etc., that you invest in your venture to provide a good or service for sale. Revenue, on the other hand, is the total money made from selling of your products, both goods and or services. And lastly, profit is the surplus amount accrued from a business after selling your goods, services, and subtracting the cost. As you can see, several business owners just focus on the revenues generated and never look at where the costs involved, and as a consequence, how much money was really made. We mean, if there were any positive net profit made, more often than not, business losses are a result of high operating costs. Businesses that are intent on growth always focus on increasing their profits, net positive profits, and reducing to the lowest possible level of operational costs. We know there are proponents of always looking out for new businesses, and that is noble and immensely needed in business. But the question of reducing operational costs is pegged on you, streamlining the business to make more per unit of resource used. It is this understanding that informs our advice, that all your costs need to be noted down. Yes! From the first instance where you pay your supplier for your goods to up to the point where the goods get delivered to the client. Whenever all those periods loss incurs, always go back to your operating costs. What you want to look at are all the things that you can cut down on without adversely affecting your business. One particular area we would recommend you look at when scrutinizing your operating costs is bad debt. Bad debt means unpaid monies by your clients. This may mean that to be more stringent when offering goods or services on credits or terms of credit purchase. But be careful, however, not to scare away your most loyal clients by not offering credit or convenient credit terms. 2. Marketing. Of all the business departments, marketing is always the number one casualty of budget cuts. And we do get why it's so easy for businesses or even managers to cut the marketing budget. That is especially so in businesses that have more repeat customers and entrenched word of mouth. We do, however, know that for a fact if we don't make our business known, i.e. promote, then no new business transactions will happen. And all businesses, big or small, or even micro, dies due to not attracting enough new clients. These new clients are the ones who accelerate repeat purchases and add fuel to the fire of word of mouth referrals. Your products and your businesses in general need to be marketed to attract clients. Investing time in good marketing campaign can guarantee you profits. Failure to market your products enough can lead to losses. You need to know where to draw the line between the two, especially if the marketing campaigns are ballooning your operating costs. However, if you're using free marketing tools like posting on WhatsApp and Facebook pages, you will now need to focus on the impact of these campaigns. One rule of thumb to go to if you post services in WhatsApp group or Facebook page and do not get any response for 24 hours, then you need to revisit your post and see what you might have done wrong. It is most likely that you posted or advertised on the wrong platform. In conclusion, marketing is the only revenue generation activity for your business, and as such, it should be not relegated to the remains of your budgeting actions. It should be the last thing, if at all, to get any budgetary reductions. If your business gives up a prospective customer acquisition, then why are you even in existence? 3. Quality. Quality has been for ages discussed. It has been the going conversation of how to satisfy customers. By and large, an uninquired customer can never be satisfied. So regardless of the efforts made to satisfy a customer, if no efforts are made to acquire the customer, then no business is conducted. The customer is key. You will hear us say that a billion times. Clients are attracted and retained by a business if it offers quality. Anything less than that and you can wave goodbye to them. Customers will always come back for a high quality product, even if their costs are higher than average products. Their loyalty is heavily maintained, as we shall see, and will always buy more to tell a whole lot more of their purchases. If you're experiencing losses in your business, check whether you have been providing quality goods that appeal to the customers and their needs. Also, check what your competition is doing. You might be providing quality, but they are doing better and you need to keep up. As a business owner, you always need to ensure that you are keeping a business as the main thing. If there is anything to learn, it is a basic fact that business owners have always disregarded the quality of offerings that overstate them. Starbucks coffee is definitely not the best in the world, but they have figured out how to consistently bring in customers and after ranking them in, know how to satisfy them. Lastly, you need to ask yourself, are compromising on customer acquisition to focus on customer satisfaction through quality even before getting them in? Thinking about this in this regard, if you had a customer buy goods from you and they were inferior quality, can you rectify that? Of course you can, and you will. Why? You go into them first, but if you never got the customer inside the door to start with, then there would not be any mess to sort out. 4. Wastage. Wastage in business can carry many forms. These wastes can be in form of wasted resources that were not maximized. Additionally, they can also be the result of inefficiencies or ineffectiveness of business operations. Wastage is not wastage. Wastage refers to all those business activities and processes that provide no value whatsoever to the customer, contributes nothing relevant to the bottom line, and definitely cost your business something. This can exist in the form of inventory, processing, manufacturing, transport, and even experience downtimes. Why? At all times, we are trying to maximize the factor output than the factor inputs. If you do not do that with your business, will not only suffer but select a direct route of being out of business. A good business provides for its miscellaneous expenditure. This, however, does not mean that a close eye should not be kept on wastage. The budget on miscellaneous needs to be reimbursed to the business if it is not exhausted extensively. Wastage, also in form of damaged goods, need to be kept to a minimum to avoid the business from running into losses. Therefore, as you are building your business to survive, you need to eliminate waste. You need to fully focus on eradicating all the processes and systems that hinder you from actualizing and achieving your goals and dreams. What are the goals and objectives you had or set out for your business? That dream, that vision, will be the thing that propels you to success, to riches. Audit your systems and process to ensure you're functioning at high levels of efficiency. Organizing your activities and streamline them to ensure that they're helping you to achieve your organizational goals and objectives. Thank us later when these tips are taking your business to the next level of success, business and profits. Is there any of the aforementioned strategies that you could have neglected in your business, and how did it cost your business? While you are here, go ahead and click on one of these 2 videos on your screen. See you there.